is for the magician. Welcome to Golf Radio.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another hot episode of Balls and Tees, the realest golf talk there is in the whole of South Africa. And as you know, when I am here, the one and only magician, your weekend starter, Tony Tone, the only guy that there is when we're talking about golf. Listen, I always say I will begin your weekend, and there is no end up until you meet with me again, and then the other weekend begins. So from Wednesday to Wednesday is a weekend for you guys, right? So if you're working tomorrow, man, I don't know. I just don't know anymore, because I don't understand. You listen to the hottest show on a Friday, on a Wednesday evening, and then you want to wake up and go to the office. Guys, my voice must give you a babalas, man. My voice must babalas you. So, ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, as I always say, listen, thank you for coming through. Thank you for tuning in. For those who only started listening to us today, I just want to say a great thank you. And I believe that you're going to have the best time of your life. You're going to enjoy this session, because I always come through with the hip and happening news around golf. And my guests are always on fire. Just for those who didn't get the time to listen to us last week, I was having an interview with Mr. Gavin Hunt, the one and only living legend when it comes to South African soccer. This man started playing in 1983, and he was playing for Hellenics, and then he started coaching for quite some time now, I think 1993. And he's just been going, won 3 consecutive titles with SuperSport. And, you know, there's something that he mentioned. He said he loves soccer and he lives golf. So he's been playing golf for over 50 years, and every single minute that he finds of the soccer field, he goes to the nearest driving range or to the nearest golf course to enjoy himself. He mentioned something very important to say: work is work, but you need to relax and unwind. Something that I didn't understand, though, was him telling us that he's not a good sleeper. So sure, hey man, you know, to win those titles, you need to, your mind needs to be extremely active, and I guess that's what's happening with Mr. Hunt. It was a great conversation that we had, an inspirational conversation, and likewise, I always say, the golfers and the guests that we have in studio are always willing to help, and they've got, loving hearts. They've got loving hearts. I mean, ever since I started this podcast, I don't know how many people I've met or how many people I've interviewed, but I can tell you, if there's anything in common, golfers are a loving nation. So, ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, I just need you to sit back, relax, get yourself a glass of that cold, ice cold water, because by the end of this show, you will be sweating. I know it's already hot outside, but you won't be sweating from the heat. You'll be sweating from the show, and you're going to enjoy it. So go get that glass of water. I'm also going to get mine. And then when I come back, start preparing, because the weekend has officially started. All right, give me a 2-minute.
The magician. Welcome to Golf Radio.
Invisible Ink Consulting, your gateway to financial success. We specialize in providing the best solutions to manage your finance and accounting, ensuring a better life for you and your business. Our expert team offers top-notch accounting and tax consulting services tailored to various industries, including but not limited to engineering, medical practitioners, in construction, non-profits, events management, attorneys and financial services. Experience the power of our best analytics, backed by a commitment to our clients and a high level of knowledge. At Invisible Ink Consulting, we strive to deliver the best service you can get, making your financial journey seamless and rewarding. Choose Invisible Ink Consulting for a brighter financial future. Your success our priority. Please visit us at www.invisibleinc.co.za to reach us. www.invisibleinc.co.za.
Welcome to Golf Radio.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back, and I believe that you got yourself that lovely cold glass of water. And man, if anything that I always share with my audience is that golf is the only sport where you can actually play and refresh with an alternative to sodas, juice, water. And if you understand what I'm talking about, this is the only sport that you can actually have the best time of your life while playing. It's a serious sport, but moreover, it's more about life lessons. So Gavin mentioned something last week to say honesty, integrity. And prior to that, even our previous guest also mentioned that honesty, integrity is what you learn from the game. And yeah, man, I mean, I can also share the same sentiments. Sometimes I play alone and, it's so difficult to cheat, man. It's so difficult to cheat when you're playing golf. Sometimes, you go out of bounds, and when you count your score at the end of the hole, I always include that penalty to say, I dropped. I tell myself that I dropped. So, guys, this is one lovely sport for those who aren't playing. For those who are playing, this is an amazing sport as well. So, listen. Some play while listening to music. Some like silence. I do both. As long as my mind is right, is clear, then I get into the game. If there's anything about the sport, is that you have to beat yourself on an ongoing basis to become a better version of yourself. But let me stop right there for now, and then let me just share something with you guys. For those who are avid golf lovers, those who actually play, those who continuously watch, I've got a few events that I'd like to share with you, and this is around the Sunshine Tour. On the 29th of February up until the 3rd of March, there's the SDC Championship, and that's playing at the St. Francis Links. Wow. The pot there, man. The pot there is $1.5 million. So for all the players that will be participating there, I just want to say big ups, and I'm not rooting for anyone specifically. Do your best and then get into the game. You know what I'm saying? Win that prize money. And then on the 5th of March, there's the Johnson Workwear Open Qualifier. That's in Benoni Country Club. It's only one round. And then the 7th to the 10th of March 2024, there's the Johnson Workwear Open. So, right, the 5th of March is the Open Qualifier. There's no prize money. And then between the 7th and the 10th, that's the Johnson Workwear Open. So that's the actual tournament that is taking place at Glendower Golf Club. And the prize fund there is $1.5 million. $1.5 million, guys. I mean, sure, that's good money. And then the nearest one will be the 22nd up until the 25th of February, which is the NMB Championship, which is taking place at Hume Hood Golf Club. And there's 4 rounds. The price there is $350,000. I mean, this is a lot of money. I don't want to lie. Take that multiplied by 18. That's millions, right? So for anyone that will be participating there, please have your A game. If you need a caddy, just holla. I'm here. I'm always willing to interact with winners. So everyone that's in the Sunshine Tour, I take you guys as winners, and I believe that you'll all do well. So that's what's happening. And then there's also another event taking place on the 27th of February. So that's the SDC Championship Qualifier. That's at PE Golf Club. Remember, this is just a qualifying round for the event that's taking place on the 29th up till the 3rd. So that's the Sunshine Tour. And guys, you will definitely love it. So the Sunshine Tour is aired on national TV for those who haven't had a look at it. So it's aired on national TV. So do yourself a favor and watch, because there's a lot of tips that you can actually get from there as well. And then without even talking about the Sunshine Tour, there's other local events I know that are taking place. I know on the 23rd to the 25th of February, there's the Northwest Open, which is taking place at Peakenwood Golf and Country Club. So, guys, 23rd to 25th, if you're around the Hartis area and you don't want to play around those days, but you want to watch people play, you're more than welcome to come through, walk the course, see how all the other players are faring out there. And then the 28th to the 1st of March 2024, there's the Cape Province Open. That's at George and Kingswood. So, sure, man, I wish I was that side. You know, if you look at the grass around the George area or the coastal line, It's so beautiful, but the wind, if you don't know your game, that wind will destroy you. There's also another event taking place on the 29th of February up until the 1st of March. That's the KZN Senior Classic. That's taking place at the Kloof Country Club. I think I should organize the Pretoria Senior. Our seniors are not properly celebrated, especially guys who got into the game before all of us. Our seniors are not properly celebrated. So, yeah, man. I should think about the Pretoria Seniors Classic. But moving on, there's another event, the 2nd and the 3rd of March. There's the Border EP Mid-Amateur Open taking place at Hume Golf Club. The 3rd and the 4th, there's the KZN Senior Open again. So the KZN Senior Open, there's two events, 29th up till the 1st and then the 3rd to the 4th. So the one on the 3rd and the 4th is taking place at Mount Ashcombe. I've not played that golf course, but a lot of people who've played it are saying it's incredible. So if you are in the KZN area and you're listening to this show, man, thank you so much for tuning in. If you're going to KZN around that period, please pop in. Go to Mount Ashcombe on the 3rd and the 4th of March and watch our seniors play, because there's a lot of wisdom. There's a lot of golf knowledge around the golf course. So 4th to the 7th, it's our South African Junior International Boys taking place at Rondebosch Golf Club. So listen, if there's anything about golf that I always preach, whether you're 2 years, 3 years, it's never too early to start. Whether you're 90 years, 100 years, it's never too late to stop. So this is a lifetime sport. Tiger Woods also said that when there were rumors about him quitting or retiring, and he said, no, this is a lifetime sport. It's a pity that he had to withdraw from the Genesis Invitational, but life happens, and I hope he's in a good state of mind and everything around him is going well. So we have another event on the 10th of March till the 12th. That's the Cobra Puma Northern Amateur Qualification, and that's right here in Johannesburg. Country Club Johannesburg is hosting that event. So guys, that's something that we need to be very proud of. We are happy, we're good, and things are happening. So listen, I'm so happy to be here on this Wednesday. As I always say, man, there is no weekend without me, and no weekend ends without me. So I'm highly honored to have all of you listening to this show, and I believe that today we're going to have a good time. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be joined by our guest in the next 10 minutes, and our guest is the one and only Karabo Sefanyetso. So in 10 minutes time, Karabo will be joining us. So let's say about 6:25, Karabo will be with us on air, and we're going to have a good chat. But I know I've already shared a lot of information, especially around the events that are coming up. But I just want to hear from you. Please, man, get onto our social media pages and comment. Talk to us. Tell me what you did this weekend. Tell me which golf course you played this week or even last week. Tell me your score. Tell me what your handicap is, and tell me what kind of assistance you need. I mean, we are the hub of wisdom when it comes to golf, and we've got a lot of support. If you've got an event lined up, please feel free to pop in and let us know what's happening, because you are the ones that's keeping us alive. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take another 2 minutes, and when I come back, listen, I'm preparing you guys. I'm going to pump the heat so that when Karabo comes in, you guys are already heated up. You will understand who Karabo is when I come back. So take another 2 and then just go refresh, then join me.
The Magician. Welcome to Golf Radio.
Invisible Ink Consulting, your gateway to financial success. We specialize in providing the best solutions to manage your finance and accounting, ensuring a better life for you and your business. Our expert team offers top-notch accounting and tax consulting services tailored to various industries, including but not limited to engineering, medical practitioners, in construction, non-profits, events management, attorneys and financial services. Experience the power of our best analytics, backed by a commitment to our clients and a high level of knowledge. At Invisible Inc. Consulting, we strive to deliver the best service you can get, making your financial journey seamless and rewarding. Choose Invisible Inc. Consulting for a brighter financial future. Your success our priority. Please visit us at www.invisibleinc.co.za to reach us. www.invisibleinc.co.za.
The magician.
Actually, I wonder we're in Rustenburg or Limpopo. It's been bloody hot.
Yeah.
But despite that, course has been awesome. Day has been great. Golf has been crap.
Well,
nonetheless, we had fun.
You had fun. That's the most any day at the golf course is better than any day at the office.
That is true, even only if we're having a bad day.
Exactly.
which happen most often, right?
Most of the time.
Welcome to Golf Radio. The magician.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if there's anything you need to know about me is punctuality. I said 2 minutes and I did exactly that. In 2 minutes, I refilled my glass of water. I refilled my energy. I'm pumped up. I'm hyped up to actually have an interaction with one of our avid golfers. I'm talking about the one and only Karawas Fanyet. So as I said, he'll be joining us in the next couple of minutes. Let's say 6:25. But for now, I just want to share something with you guys. Golf is interesting. Golf is one of the sports that I believe is underrated, especially when it comes to exposure. There's Mr. Niemann got a special invitation for the Masters, and Joachim Niemann. I just want to say, I don't know if I'm saying the name right, but I think it's Joachim Niemann. I just want to say congratulations for that invite and show. This is one of the biggest golf events, the Masters. But let me share a little bit of knowledge with you guys about golf, all right? A lot of you wouldn't know about this. So this relates to landing on the moon. So Alan Shepard played golf on the moon, all right? But besides him, there's another individual, Alan Bean. So it seems like everyone that's with the name Alan likes going to the moon. So Alan Bean took a 6-iron during the Apollo 12 mission in 1969, and he actually became the first person to play golf on another celestial body. So that's interesting. I mean, we believe that on the moon there's no gravity, right? There's no gravity on the moon. So I wonder how they actually place the ball, because I believe that without gravity everything will start floating around. But it's quite interesting that people love golf so much that they're willing to travel thousands and thousands of kilometers just to play golf. I mean, the last time I had a chat with, who was it again? One of our guests mentioned that in Japan, in order to play a certain golf course, you'd wait over 12 months. So people actually come from Japan to South Africa to say, listen, guys, the only thing that I want to do is play golf. So, man, big ups to everyone that loves golf. And then let's talk about the Masters green jacket. Seeing that the Masters are coming up and Mr. Niemann accepted the invite, right? So the tradition of awarding a green jacket to the winner of the Masters tournament only started in 1949, right? Bearing in mind that golf itself was discovered in the 13th century, right? So only in 1949 was the Masters tournament, the awarding of the green jacket started, right? The jacket is kept by the champion for the first year, after which it must be returned to the Augusta National Golf Club and can only be worn on the club's grounds. So for whichever individual won the Masters previously, even going forward, there's a clause there to say that you can only wear that green jacket at Augusta National Golf Club. So, when they're mentioning Augusta National Golf Club, I'll presume that the Masters tournaments only takes place there, but that's soon to be verified. And then I will share that information with you. But it's quite interesting that you keep it for a year, but you can only wear it when you're at Augusta National Golf Club. So, if you're going to a green theme event and you don't have any other green jacket, this one you'll definitely get in trouble if you were to wear it. And then there's a famous bridge named after golf legend Ben Hogan at the Augusta National Golf Club. So I mean, it's quite interesting. Ben Hogan also has a set of clubs. They're all clubs, but I mean, he's such a legend that they actually named a bridge after his name in the Augusta National Golf Club, which restricts the green jacket, the Masters green jacket winner, to only wear tie-dye on that golf course. Come on, guys. So what's the use of winning if you can't gloat about it? You know what I'm saying? You just have to make sure that you take as many pics when you're on the golf course, and then you can gloat about it over the internet. All right. So the other thing that I just want to share with you guys is that on average, right? And on average, and I'm talking about, what's an ordinary individual's life expectancy or golfer's lifetime, if I can put it that way. I'd say a lot of people would play golf for like 50 to 60 years, but on average, a golfer is set to lose about 2,000 golf balls. Hey, yeah, this is actually making me ask questions to say, since I started playing golf, how many balls did I lose? Guys, come on, out there, get on our socials and just think about it. Pop in those answers. Let's see who lost the least golf balls since they started playing golf, and who actually used the most golf balls since playing golf. I started playing golf in 2001, and I lost a lot of golf balls. I still lose balls now. My last round of golf, I lost 3 balls, but yeah, I mean, it happens. And then lastly but not least, listen, I'm just gonna keep on sharing some of these facts with you guys, because I believe that if you're into something, you need to know a lot more about it, so that you can also prepare yourself and ensure that if you want to break a record, you must know what record is there to break. So, I mean, if on average people are losing 2,000 balls, you can make it your job to actually lose 3,000 balls, so that when they say no 2,000, you're like, no, I lost 3,000. It happens, all right? But this is quite an interesting one, and I don't know if there's anyone out there who's officially or unofficially attempted this, but the longest recorded drive in professional golf is recognized to be 515 yards. Ne? So let me make the mathematics simple in the metric system, right? So if we're talking 515 yards, then guys, we're talking about 471 meters. So someone called Mike Austin in 1974 during the U.S. National Seniors Open Championship drove 515 yards. As I said, that's 471 meters. That's huge. That's incredible. And considering that he was playing at the seniors, that's incredible. I don't know what this man was eating or how he prepared for this, but it's gonna be quite difficult to actually break this record. But I hope one of the audience members can actually raise their hand, whether it be on Facebook, on Instagram, and say, guys, I drove 500 meters. Although there's very, very, very limited par 5s going over 500. So I'm yet to see that happen, guys. And I mean, share your experiences, guys. Who had a hole-in-one since they started playing golf? I haven't had a hole-in-one. I had something close to a hole-in-one, which is basically an albatross, and it was from 160 meters. I just hit it and then got to the green. I couldn't find my ball up until I was ready to drop, and someone was taking out the flag, and they said, oh, here's a ball in here. So it happens. So let's share those experiences. But without any further ado, guys, I promised you that I've got a guest that's coming through, Mr. Karabo Sefanyezo. This guy is an avid golfer. We're going to have a lovely conversation. He's going to explain to us what's happening in his space. And I'm going to ask him one question. How many balls did he lose? I think that's very interesting because I need to understand this. All right.
Hello?
Hello, Karabo.
Hi, how are you?
How you doing, my brother?
I'm good, and you?
All good, thank you. Karabo, you're live on air with the one and only magician, Tony Tone, on Balls and Tees.
Wonderful.
Yes, Mr. Sfanyeto, thank you for joining us. We really, really appreciate the time that you took off your schedule to actually have a chat with us. All right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Correct.
I understand you are a hardcore golfer.
I wouldn't say hardcore. I'll say an avid golfer. Yeah.
So when we differentiate between the two, what would be the main difference, if you don't mind me asking?
Sorry?
If we were to say there's a difference or there's a line between hardcore golfer and avid golfer, how would you differentiate yourself?
Hardcore golfers get paid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and us avid golfers, we pay to play.
Yeah, no. I mean, if you look at Louis Oysters and goes overseas for 4 days, comes back with 2 to 3 million in his bank account.
Yeah.
And dollars, not range, dollars.
Yeesh, man. You know, I was just sharing the news here to say, I mean, one of the Sunshine Tour events that's coming up, the pot day is about $1.5 million. So, I mean, it's
in
here.
4 days. Yeah.
Karabo, we need to take this thing very serious.
That's why I'm saying I'm an avid golfer.
And how long have you been playing?
Yeah. Excuse me? Sorry?
How long have you been playing?
How long have I been playing? I've been playing for about 8 years.
8 years.
Ah.
Sure. And what sparked that interest, if you don't mind me asking me?
What sparked the interest? Well, my brother's been playing for quite a number of years. He's been playing for about 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
He's been trying to get me into the sport. It took me a while. But yeah, I finally, the bug finally bit. And I haven't looked back ever since.
Now you are part of the AA.
Yeah, no. I'm part of that league that says, let's meet on the golf course.
100%. Then tell me, I mean, if your brother has been playing for over 20 years and you've been playing for 8 years, who's giving who a whipping now?
Can you repeat that?
Who's giving who a whipping between you and your brother? Who's whipping who?
No, my brother is very competitive and he plays with a very low handicap. Yeah, but it's a back and forth. But in terms of who's better, I would say he's better.
He's better.
Yeah.
I think it's more about exposure. I mean, the more you know with this game, the more you play or the more you practice, is the better you become. So you still have time to actually catch up and be where he is. I don't know where he will be at that time. He'll probably
100%.
He'll probably be better 100%. Than he is now.
Yeah, no. The more you play, the more you practice, the better you become.
Yeah.
You know? And social golfers need to understand that if you don't put in the time, you will not get the workout. It's a lot of going to the driving range, practicing your driving range, practicing chip shots, throwing 100 balls in the bunker, getting them all out. It's all about the percentage play, and it's also a thinking game. So the guys need to put in the practice.
Mm-hmm. It's very surprising that you're mentioning about 100 balls and so. Tell me, since you started playing, like being on the golf course, how many balls do you think you've lost thus far?
Yo, my man, I think you're gonna need about 5 black rubbish bags.
It's interesting. You lose a ball and then you get angry, but at the same time you get the thrill of saying, "Okay, let me start over."
Look, I was even surprised. I was playing this weekend in Rustenburg. I started with that ball and ended with that ball, which is very rare.
Oh, lovely.
You know? Yeah.
No,
but I'm saying every golfer has lost so many balls, man, that is unbelievable. And remember that a sleeve is about a good sleeve is from 120 rands upwards.
That's true.
You know, the trophies are very expensive. So, we lose balls every week. Every week, my man.
No.
That's why it's even become a business that you find people selling golf balls on the side of the road.
Yeah.
Because it's a lucrative business.
No, definitely. I mean, if you lose a brand new Pro View, which you spend about 120 to 150 per ball, and somebody just picks it up and they tell you, listen, give me $30, give me $50, it's something else.
Yeah. Yep.
And then, Karao, another one, man. I just shared a fact with the audience here to say that there's an individual who actually hit the longest driver in the history of golf of 470 meters. And that individual was in America, Mike Austin. And that was during the 1974 U.S. National Seniors Open. So tell me, so far, since you started playing golf, what would you say your longest driver was?
I've hit a driver 300, 320.
Mm-hmm.
But that's because we are social golfers. I mean, these guys, the Oosthuizens and the Bezuidenhout, they hit that thing around about the 380s, 400s.
Eish.
You know?
Eish. So how do you play with someone like that?
It takes a lot of practice. And it requires the tools today, you know?
Yeah.
Whenever a good driver is out, you must have it.
Yeah.
And how much is a good driver?
20.
A single driver is about 18,000.
Yeah.
18,000 rand. Yeah, it's a very expensive sport.
No, definitely it is expensive, and I mean, it makes me want to ask you a question. I mean, if it took you so long to actually join your brother in the sport, I just wanna get an idea of what were your major concerns regarding the sport. Was it because you thought it's boring? Was it because you thought it's expensive? And how did you even maneuver around getting your first set of clubs?
Remember, the sport is about you play 5 to 6 hours, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's mostly in the sun. So I didn't see the point why I needed to sit 5 to 6 hours in the sun chasing a white ball. You know. So that's how I got into the sport and how I got my first clubs was a donation from my brother.
Mm-hmm.
He gave me the first clubs, and then that's how I started.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, a good set of clubs, nothing less than 30,000.
Mm-hmm.
You know, yeah, just a good. It's average.
Yeah.
But if you want proper good clubs, you're gonna spend way more than that. And I mean, the attire. I mean, a golf shoe goes something from 2,000 to 3,000.
Yeah.
Just a golf shoe. You know. A glove, you're talking about 700 rand. You know, so every time you lose a glove, you know you're gonna pay 700 rand.
You
know, for a good club, for a good glove.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's a very expensive sport. It's not a cheap sport. You know, it's not you buy soccer boots for the whole year. No.
But I mean, that 30K goes a long way because remember, you can play with the same set of clubs for as long as you're still comfortable with them, and you can also refurbish the grip should it be worn out. Yeah,
but I mean, you need to keep up with the Joneses, you know. Every time there's a new colorway driver, there's a new what, you know, and surprisingly, those clubs do help. You know, they help with distance, they help with accuracy, they help with a whole lot of things.
That's true. Technology.
Yeah.
Hey, technology, golf, I can turn woman.
Yeah, technology is the future, my brother.
And then I just want to hear your thoughts on this, right? So, since you started playing golf, how many people have you personally influenced to get into the game?
Yeah. My brother, I think it's more than 10.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's fantastic because, you know, many a times when someone gets something very good or they find something that they really love, they keep it to themselves. I like the fact that you were not selfish and you made it a community thing to say, guys, join me. You're going to have fun. And how are the guys finding it?
I remember golf is a growing sport in South Africa socially. So you're getting more black golfers playing social golf than anything. The golf courses are making a lot more money, right? The pro shops are making a lot more money. So you can just imagine the amount of turnover that each golf course makes.
That's true.
You know? Yeah.
And then, Karabo, tell me, when last did you play, or how often do you play?
I play once or twice a week.
Once or twice a week. So this week, has your round of golf already passed?
I'm playing on Friday, and I'm playing my club golf on Sunday.
Oh, lovely, man. All the best for your club golf. I believe you'll be the next champion, man. Unless there's somebody out there who's doing things that nobody understands.
All right. No, thanks a lot, my brother. Thanks a lot. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Karabo. And yeah, man, I look forward to meeting you on the golf course. Please, refe chance man.
All right, my brother. All right.
Have an awesome evening, my brother.
Same to you. Okay, bye.
All right, bye. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so there you have it. That was our guest. And as I said, listen, guys, an avid golfer. Been playing for 8 years. The brother played for over 20 years. And, you know, it's so strange that you see someone carrying a bag every day and they're like, let's go, you'll enjoy yourself. And then, boom, 12 years down the line, they decide, you know what, I'm getting my new set of clubs and let me give this to the very same person that I've been pestering to say, come on, join me on the golf course. And the man has developed a lot of love. And as I said, I mean, he plays twice a week. Listen, for some of us, it's luxury to actually play twice a week. And like I always say, the more you play, the more you practice, is the better you become. So I believe that Karabo is killing it at the moment. He says the brother is playing at a low handicap. I believe he's also on his way there. And the other golfers that he influenced to get into that spot, those who were not into the sport, I believe that they get in there because if I bring you into something, listen, whenever I do it, you have to do it with me. So if I say to you, let's go play golf, and you join, every time I go to the golf course, I'm going to call you and say, listen, let's go there, because I'm the one who introduced you to it, number one. Number two, I believe that we should grow as a whole instead of myself just focusing on my growth. So listen, there's a lot of avid golfers out there, and if you want to have a chat with us, please pop us a message. It doesn't matter whether it's Facebook, whether it's Instagram, whether it's on our chat lines. Pop us a message and tell us that you want to have a discussion with us, because there's a lot more questions that I would like to understand from avid golfers, right? And one of the questions would be, what form of satisfaction do you actually get from playing golf than any other sport? I mean, there's people who've retired from soccer. There's people who actually play hockey, cricket, and all, and they still love golf. So I want to get an idea of what is it that's so different about golf that's keeping you hooked to it. Why do you want to spend that 30,000 on a set of club instead of doing something else? So, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, those are things that you need to ponder upon, but I would like to have more chats with you as the audience, because you guys keep us alive, and without you, I've got no energy. I can tell you, man, I'm so hyped up after chatting to Karabo. I believe after here, I'm going to go to the driving range and sort myself out. Listen, I love competition. Everybody loves competition, but moreover, everybody loves being a winner. So the nice thing about golf is that whether the course chowed you or you chowed the course, you're still the winner at the end of the day. You're not playing against anybody but yourself. So big ups to everyone, whether you're shooting a 100, 90, 80, 70, man. If you're shooting a 70, hey, you are the man. But let's go for another 2-minute break, and then when I come back, we're going to get into exciting things. It's the magician, baby.
The magician.
How I classify them, some of them, they were friends, and they graduated to be brothers. Coming from different walks of life, we met, we fought, we agreed, but at some point we found each other and then we grew as brothers. So today is my birthday. I'm only turning 50.
Happy birthday. You're not very young. I thought you were 30.
Yeah, well, we try, but the truth of the matter is, to me, it's a humbling experience. If you understand how to get 10 men under one roof, it's not easy. 20, it's not easy. 30. So having to have 88 men under one roof, damn, it's humbling. It's humbling. It's humbling.
Yeah, I mean, I saw you were the first person to tee off today. How was it?
Well, the weather was not favorable. Rustenburg is a bit hot. The course is friendly. But yeah, points will decide, results will talk, but a beautiful day we had.
Yeah, so but for today, can you just take me through? I know golf is one of those sports you can't really say much other than enjoying yourself inside the golf course. But can you take me through one of your best hole? How you started the
My guy.
I'm putting you under pressure.
Look, one thing that I've learned through some gurus that have played the game before me. By the way, man, I'm just a social golfer. There are those that take golf very seriously. But my pathway, I was like, though I should have had a birdie there and there, but playing with crazy fans that I was with on my football also affects me. But what I take home is that it's always safe to play against the course than to play against these fellows. Because, man, I do. God gave me peace, God gave me good people around. But when it comes to friends, He gave me just peace of mind. The people that I was playing with, this guy. I should have been kept on another football. But beautiful day we had, and what lovely souls they are. And thank you so much for their role in my life.
Yeah, I mean, these people came here to actually celebrate you and celebrate your 50th. So, and then they left, maybe they are busy life and all those things. So, what message do you have for these guys who came to really re-meet you again on your 50th?
Look, Mtana, I'm not in a space of making friends. I'm in a space of allowing friends to allow me to love them. Yeah. So the reason why they came is because I think to them it's payback time. I've given these boys my love for the past 49 years. So at some point they had to pay me back. But believe me, it's rightfully put for them to leave their busy schedules, because we're talking about executives here, we're talking about big companies, we're talking about big black-led companies, but they could not be left out. We had 88 players on the field, 16 players on standby. 18 companies sponsored this. Believe me, I'm not bragging. I did not spend a cent on this day. It's black boys and black girls putting their money and say the kind of person that you are, the love that you share. At some point, somebody must give you a flowers when you're still alive. So I applaud them, I love them, and I respect them. There's Kudo here. It's a black-owned company. There's Fox Fusion. It's a black-owned company. There's Luba Golds. There's my guy. You know what? I'm gonna bring all those boys one by one. You'll be amazed. This country is going somewhere, and God bless them.
Yeah, and then, I mean, you just touched a little bit on the sponsors. I mean, obviously, without the sponsors, we wouldn't have been possible. So, but maybe, what is it that you would like to say to the sponsors? Because I can imagine getting 18 sponsors, that's full 18 homes. So, and then it's not really easy for these guys to always come forth and all those things, but for them to get their value, what is it that you might want to say to them?
Look, for you to make money, you need to spend money. One, I must also applaud you. I mean, you did not come cheap. And cheap, I'm not talking money. I'm talking the commitment, because we also hear more of you look at the bigger picture. And when I'm talking sponsors, I'm also talking you. People might think I'm talking sponsors because people put love. The love, the support, and the presence, that on its own, it's sponsorship. But I'm grateful that they are here, and they must not only do that for me, because at some point, We need to see these companies growing from point A to point B. And I don't even want to politicize their growth, but I can tell you for free, as they grow, they also assist our government to deal with the inequalities. So personally, we want to see this black boys growing, the black girls growing. We want to see the black child coming out of the poverty chains. Our goal is to break these chains of poverty. We are not born to be poor. I hate poverty myself. I see you look handsome, you also hate poverty. So it's our responsibility. If you don't break these chains, our kids gonna have it as a challenge. So you're gonna stand up and be counted. This group is not. We're not the champagnes ones and the baby ones one. We're dealing with brains, attitude, and love and so on. So we're going to move this train forward by equal. So big up to these companies. All of them are black owned. All of them are black owned. But yeah, you meet them later at the dinner, and I'd like you to invite them one by one. Because I also want them to take it to the next step. Because you meet them daily. And God bless you and God bless them.
Okay. No, thank you very much for your time, and happy birthday to you.
My brother, thank you very much, and let's have a beautiful time.
The Magician. Welcome to Golf Radio.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, you're probably asking yourself, why did we play such a long clip? But I can tell you something, man. There's a lot of learnings around the clip, and that comes from Mr. Ernest Moses' 50th birthday invitation that took place in Rustenburg. So, I mean, the man highlighted that he's given his all to the people around him for half a century. And it's about time that they also start recognizing him. And it's so great to see people from different backgrounds, different entities, actually doing something for someone. And it goes back to show that golfers have a lot of love. I don't want to lie, guys. You know, yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what to do, man. It's so interesting that the guys organized golf day for Mr. Ernest Moses, and listen, well deserved. And I believe that there's light at the end of the tunnel. So big ups to everyone that supported the event, just like any other event. I mean, I believe that there could be a repeat of the same thing throughout the whole of South Africa, because we are a loving nation. Ubuntu bukhona. Although, yeah, you know what it is, man. So, ladies and gentlemen, if there's anything that I like doing as well, it's just sharing facts around the golf fraternity. You know, this goes back to one of my favorite golfers, one of the people that I actually love watching play golf, because it's so seamless, and the things that he's done on the golf course, it's incredible. So here's something that people don't understand about Tiger Woods, the name itself, the individual himself. This guy holds a massive record. In 1997, when he won the Masters, he actually won it by a margin of 12 strokes, which at this point, up to now, no one has done it. No one has ever touched it. 12 strokes at the Masters. So it's quite something to celebrate. I think for me, this is our Messi and CR7 of golf, Mr. Woods. So he's still going with his slighty Charlie, and I mean Charlie is doing things as well at the moment. So I'm looking forward to see more of him, since he said that this is a lifetime commitment. And then here's another fact that literally no one knew, even myself. Right, the youngest golfer to score a hole-in-one was a 5-year-old. Guys, like I always say, it's never too early, it's never too late. This sport is a loving sport. It loves those who are involved in it. I mean, a 5-year-old hit a hole-in-one. That's Kobe Orr, and it was on a 65-yard hole. I mean, up to this day, no one younger than him, or no one his age, has scored a hole-in-one. So big ups to Kobe. I don't know if he's still playing golf, but if he is, I believe that there's some magic behind him. Right? So there is at least one golf course on every continent, including Antarctica. So funny enough, I mean, Antarctica is covered with ice. It's covered with ice, so there is a golf course there. However, the course in Antarctica is more of a novelty, and is used for fun rather than serious play. So Just imagine going to play golf, tee off 7:30 in the morning, temperature minus 25 degrees. Guys, no, it's not going to happen. I don't believe anyone would love to do that. So, I mean, it's quite interesting that even places that we believe there is no golf courses, there are golf courses. And yeah, it's quite interesting. And then another fact that everybody should know, it's regarding China, right? So China has the largest golf complex. Mission Hills Golf Club, it holds the record for the largest golf complex in the world. It features 12 18-hole golf courses. And all these golf courses were designed by different golf legends. So please close your eyes and picture this, right? 12 golf courses, all under one complex. And I'm not talking short courses, I'm talking full 72 par golf courses. 12 of them. And this is phenomenal. This is phenomenal, right? So, I don't know how that's going to happen in South Africa, but we need to see more of these things. 12 golf courses. Come on, guys. Think about it. You can make a lot of changes to your handicap. Today you play here. I mean, it's over. You can play 7 days a week and you still won't finish them. So, China, big ups to you for building such an exclusive territory. All right. So here we go again. Now, this one, I don't know. You will tell me after I tell you exactly what the fact is, right? So the most expensive golf ball. So let's go back to Karabo's conversation with myself. Karabo said that a Pro V1 would cost you about 120 rands, 150 rands. And I mean, that's how much the balls are going for at the moment. And those are said to be the best balls in the industry, right? So 120 rands, if you buy in 10 of them, then there's 1,200 rands that you're actually spending on golf balls. Interesting. But did you know that the most expensive golf ball, I can't even imagine this, right? The most expensive golf ball is priced at over $5,000 just for one, right? So we're talking Pro V, we're talking Callaway, we're talking Sirixin, 120 rands, and then comes this monster of a golf ball, right? $5,000 for one golf ball. That's about 95,000 rands. So tell me, would you play with this ball or would you not? Think about it. Would you play with it or would you not? But here's the trick. There's a trick to it. This ball is covered with precious stones, diamonds. So it's covered in diamonds and it goes for $5,000. Remember, diamonds are said to be the hardest material because of the carbon bonds on it. So yeah, I don't know if you hit it hard with the driver, will you smash the diamonds or what's going to happen? But those are some of the facts that I just wanted to share with you, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, like I always say, it's always good to understand what's happening around you. If you're playing golf and you're 10 years old and you say you want to hit a hole in one, allow your younger sister or your younger brother who's 4 to hit a hole in one so that they can beat the record of Kobe Orr. And then if you're playing whether a club championship or you're in the Sunshine Tour or you're in the US Open or the PGA and you want to really make a name for yourself, make sure that you beat the 12-stroke margin that's set by Tiger Woods at the Masters. So, I mean, it's interesting, man. Some things I'd like to do before my time in this world ends, like go into this Mission Hills Golf Club in China. Oh man, I don't know what I would do, but this is like heaven for me. 12, 18-hole golf courses, all under one complex. I would love to go there. But listen, if you're playing this weekend, please share with us. Let us know where you're playing. If you're arranging a golf day, please let us know. We can come through And yeah, man, we would like to cover your event. That's number one. Number two, we also would like to participate, man. If you want to invite us. Listen, if you want to share the news of who you got into the sport, how you got them into the sport, how you're currently playing from relative to how you started playing. Listen, share with us. Our Instagram is open. Our Facebook is open. And as I always say, the weekend has officially started. Tomorrow is Thursday. If you're waking, I don't know, man. I don't know. I need to do something more to my voice to give you that hangover that you need so that you don't go to work tomorrow. But Friday, you're I disagree. Because the magician has spoken. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for joining us today. And to those who just recently started joining us, I really, really appreciate the support. For those who only started playing golf now, I have to say, we need you and we need more of your friends to come through and play with us because this industry is booming. This is one sport that you will play up until you can't walk no more. And this is one sport that you're less likely to get an injury. It's funny that every now and again we scream 4 on the golf course, and you know, only last month I actually saw a golf ball hit someone, and that was at a big tournament. Someone got hit by a ball. One of the pros was driving, and then he screamed 4, and one of the caddies just had it on their back. So please, when you go out there, always look at your surroundings. If there's people ahead of you, give them ample space to play in comfort. And if you're a long hitter like myself, just make sure that at least they finish the hole before you start teeing off, because, you know, you never know. Maybe God is on our side that day, and then we drive the 470. So, yeah, listen, ladies and gentlemen, let me sign off. I love you all, and I look forward to having a chat with you again next week. There's a lot of things coming through, and you're going to love us more, the same way we love you. Like I said, please share with us your last game, how it went by. Share with us who you've brought into the game. We'd like to talk to you guys. Share with us your contact details. I want to give you a surprise call and say, yo, you're speaking to Tony Tone, the one and only magician. The one and only from Balls and Tees. Signing out. I love you.
The magician.